Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a really interesting video for you, and that's going to be how to buy cryptocurrency on Reddit. So if you look at my channel, the theme of it is debanking, and most of the debanking involves doing something called peer-to-peer trading. And if you haven't seen my videos before, the idea of peer-to-peer trading is that you're reducing your reliance on a third party to help you facilitate the transaction between a buyer and a seller. The idea is that if you're having to rely on a centralized exchange, you're going to have to provide KYC, which is information that's probably going to be passed along to whatever government or three-letter agency that is asking of the exchange in order to do business in their country, and that's actually reducing anonymity. It's also reducing your ability to purchase in different kinds of payment methods besides the main bank transfer thing. If you use if you use peer-to-peer trading, you can use a large variety of different payment methods to purchase cryptocurrency, and this opens up a lot of doors because with all the different payment methods out there, there comes different quirks, I guess you could say, right? So with different payment methods, some of them don't require any KYC. They might require very little information from the buyer or the seller in regards to the transaction. It can be done in a very seamless and anonymous way. And there are other payment methods that require more KYC, like a bank transfer, which is what centralized exchanges want. So to get down to it, peer-to-peer trading reduces your need to rely on a third party because you're directly connecting to another seller without the need of a third party. The danger is usually that without a third party to facilitate the transaction, if ever there's a problem with the buyer and the seller, no one can step in and arbitrate that dispute. And this is, I want to give an example. Like I made a video recently about how you can actually use Telegram to buy and sell cryptocurrency. You can do a trade directly with someone, but without any third party or without any escrow, both parties are vulnerable to scams and other nefarious things happening. So with this idea of trading cryptocurrency on Reddit, it's similar to trading on Telegram. Like there's basically no platform. Like Telegram is not a platform. They're not monitoring what you're doing with each other. You're trading in a way that I call raw dog. There's absolutely no protection for you whatsoever between the buyer and the seller. On Reddit though, there's a really interesting thing, and I'm going to show you. It's a subreddit, and it's called Cash for Cash, right? There's two that I want to bring up to you. And on Cash for Cash, there are people, you can kind of consider it like a peer-to-peer cryptocurrency exchange, except it's Reddit, right? So as you can see here, there are a number of different offers. So I'm just going to read off the top and explain what you're seeing in front of you is. So you've got this person at the top. He's saying H, 80% crypto, Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Apple Pay, W, $45 to $200 Visa and MasterCard prepaid gift cards. So what he's saying, H stands for have, right? So he's saying I have crypto at 80%, Cash App, PayPal, all these things. And what he's saying is I will pay you 80% for the things that I want, which is he wants a prepaid, a MasterCard prepaid gift card. So if he wants a $200 MasterCard gift card, he's willing to pay $160 for it in crypto or PayPal or Cash App, right? So this exchange, through all the various trades that have happened since its inception, it's come to a point where there's kind of a market price that's being established on by the people that are trading on there. So people generally know what things are worth. So the reason why, and I've mentioned this in other videos if you're curious, why the gift card is worth less than the crypto is because the gift card has limited use case. It can only be used in certain circumstances, whereas the crypto, the PayPal, the Cash App can be used in much more variety of circumstances. So the person who's gonna sell his MasterCard gift card for the crypto is perhaps willing to take a 20% loss, right? And the seller understands this, and I guess he's trying to make some kind of arbitrage play here, right? And he's providing liquidity for this kind of pairing, this trade pair, this crypto to gift card pair, right? So what you'll find on this subreddit are a number of people are exchanging different forms of currency, I guess you could say. Crypto is one of the primary ones, but you've got Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, and you ever think, I don't know if this is something that's ever crossed your mind, but have you ever had like money on PayPal, but you wanted it on TransferWise, but it's difficult to get it, maybe for whatever reason, you've got a problem with your bank, your PayPal hasn't been connected to your bank, maybe there's a problem there, but you want to get a swap between them. Maybe you can trade your PayPal with someone else, your PayPal funds to someone else, and they'll send you wires to your account, right? So what's really amazing with peer-to-peer trading is there's all these amazing possibilities that exist. Whereas if you rely on the centralized systems, like if you call up PayPal and say, I want this to be sent to another payment process or another remittance system or whatever, they're not going to be able to do it. I mean, they're competing systems, it's just something they can't do. But if you go to a place like this subreddit, Cash for Cash, which it's in the name, Cash for Cash, you're just simply trading cash for cash, but they're in different forms. You're able to do these things, and part of why this thing exists is because there are people on there that are making arbitrage plays, like they're making money doing this, and they're also helping people get what they want. So let's read the next one here. H, this one's by Seal Doja. HLTC, Cash App, Apple Pay, Western Union, and Venmo. W, prepaid cards, ATM, M-Pesa, Wires, or Western Union. So he wants, if it doesn't have a number in there, it essentially is going to mean that he wants it at a 1-to-1 ratio, right? So there's no markup or markdown. So if you have, wait, let me double check that. All crypto Coinbase will be deducted from total. Okay, so as far as I know, I haven't read the actual description, I haven't clicked through with it and seen the details, but it looks like he wants it at a 1-to-1 rate. So this guy might have someone that wants to deal with this person might have M-Pesa. For those that aren't familiar, it's an African payment method that exists. It's a mobile phone remittance payment method. You send someone a text message and it gives them credit to their phone, and that's become like a quasi-currency. So this person saying, I will basically sell my Litecoin, LTC, my Litecoin, or funds on my Cash App in exchange for M-Pesa, right? That's really cool. Let's read the third one. Have 85 to 92% of $5,000 of crypto, I guess it's any crypto, and he wants Cash App, Chime, Apple Pay, etc., etc. So if someone comes along and wants to deal with this person, they're going to say send Revolut, right? That's in there. They're going to send Revolut payment to this person at a rate of 85 to 85 to 92%. So that person who's selling their crypto will be able to make some money doing this, right? So this is essentially just a peer-to-peer cryptocurrency exchange, but it's on Reddit, and the advantages of using this is that there's no fee. I guess you could say it's as simple as that, right? And it's also even more anonymous. Make a burner Reddit account. You don't have to provide any of your own details. You don't have to KYC with anybody. So there's no KYC, it's completely anonymous. And on top of that, there's no fees, because all of the cryptocurrency exchanges, the P2P ones, will require, up to 1% of a fee, which, that really matters when people are making margins of like 8 or 9%, right? That extra 1% can mean a lot. So if you're interested in doing this, I want to break down exactly what's going on here. So if you wanted to sell something, you wanted to sell crypto for wires, right? Like maybe you want to get involved in selling in order to make money, right? You can accept maybe, we'll just say Google Pay, right? What you would do is let's see if I can make an example here. Actually, can I even make a post? Let's see, I just want to do this. Alright, let's just go here. So let's just say I want to sell my crypto, and Litecoin's a very popular crypto to sell because there's very low fees. What I'll do is in these square brackets, H bracket, and I'll just say Litecoin. I'm just kind of copying what this other person's done here. Before that, I'll put in the discount that I want. We'll just say 80%. I'm offering 80% of Litecoin, and I want we'll just say PayPal, right? So someone is going to send me maybe $100 worth of PayPal, and then I'll send them $80 worth of Litecoin, right? That's the general format. So the next thing is, how are people going to initiate trades with you, right? So I'm going to give you an example of often what people say here. So here you can see what this guy has said here is he says comment first, then PM. This is really important. So the reason why someone has to comment first, someone has to write a comment. Okay, let's find another example just to make it clear so you can see how people are dealing. You're going to have people in the comments. Oh, no one there. I'll have to find an old trade perhaps. Let's go to one where there's a lot of comments. Oh, here we go, 6 or 10. There we go, that's good. This looks like a pretty good deal. Okay, here we go. So you can see this guy here. It says don't get it confused. He says chat. He can really say anything, right? He has to chat, and then what he's going to do is he's then going to send a personal message, right? Via he's going to send a PM, or he's going to send like an instant message chat over Reddit to that person. And the reason why is because he wants the seller wants to confirm that this person is actually the person that wants to trade with him, and it's not an impersonator. Because if he, as you can see here, everyone's got a rating here, right? It says this guy's got 436 transactions, and then he wants to actually confirm that this is the person that wants to trade. Because what's going to happen is there are a lot of impersonators on this website, and you're going to have another person with the exact same name sending a message to the seller or the person who's opened this trade and saying, I want to trade. And unless that the person who's made this post is absolutely sure that this person is who they say they are, there's a chance this person could get scammed. So it's really easy to impersonate people on Reddit. So anyone could just send this person a message saying, oh, I'm don't get confused, I want to trade, but actually it's not really that person. So they need to make a post in the comments, then they're going to send a message to the person, and then they're going to deal with each other there. And it's just going to be as simple as when the chat's done, they're going to say, they're going to make a negotiation like, how much do you want to buy? Well, we're going to do this. Okay, let's do a deal. And then the person's going to send funds. But then the question then comes, who's going to send funds first? Because whoever sends funds first is the most vulnerable. As I discussed in my video about Telegram P2P trading, there's the most important concept in this raw dog trading situation is the question of who goes first, because whoever goes first is the most vulnerable, and whoever goes second, whoever sends the funds or the goods or whatever services second, is the person that's most safe. So the person who goes first is the position of vulnerability, the person who goes second is a position of invulnerability. So who gets the honored position of going second? And that's the person with the highest rating, right? So I described this in my previous video about Telegram. If you meet someone on a forum or on a Telegram group, on a Discord group, the person who gets the privilege of going second is the person with the better reputation. And this is very clearly laid out on this subreddit, where it's clear how many transactions a person has had. So if the person who made this post only has 15 transactions, and the person that wants to deal with them has done 436 transactions, the person that does 436 transactions gets to send second, right? So the person with the lower transaction, they're going to have to send the funds first. Then the person who has the high transactions will send the funds second. So once it's confirmed, what then happens is that you can see they kind of create this code thing, right? Where there's they make a comment where it says like u/C4C_bot, and that kind of alerts the bot in this subreddit that there's a trade that's going on, and then it'll have the u/the name of the person that was traded with. The other person clicks writes confirm, and then the bot will then say that a transaction has been confirmed, and this will then add to the scores of both parties So it's clear that to everyone that a trade has been confirmed, and the feedback score of both parties will increase, improving their clout and improving their standing in the community. So feedback is a very important feature in this. The question that you probably want to know now is, what if there is a dispute? What if one person says they sent funds and they didn't actually send the funds? Then it would go to an arbitration. So you would have to then alert the mod and say, hey, this person said they would send the funds, but they didn't actually do it, and I've been scammed. And what's really good is that it's actually really easy to see who hasn't been scammed. All of the conversations have to take place on Reddit. It can't take place on Telegram. And the reason why it has to take place on Reddit is because it's very provable that the buyer and seller are actually the people who say they are on that Reddit. And it's very easy to prove who said what and who did what. And with that being said, it's very easy to prove. Say if someone sends crypto to another person, if someone says send crypto to this wallet address, the other person sends crypto to that wallet address, and that person says, oh, I never received it, I'm not trading with you, blah, 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 tries to scam that person. This person here can then go to the mod and say, oh, this person scams me. And it will be very easy to prove that, because this person here can send a screenshot proving that this person said that this is my address, send it here. The mod can check that wallet address and see if funds actually did get sent there, and it can be proven. But then the problem is, unlike a normal peer-to-peer cryptocurrency exchanges, is if that person just wanted to cash in on their reputation, then they could technically get away with it. They would get banned, but they would keep the money. Technically that happens, but the reality is, if someone's gotten like a good amount of feedback, the chances of them sacrificing their reputation is very unlikely. So it stands to say that if you want a lesser chance of this happening, just make sure to deal with someone with the highest feedback possible. If they've got 5 feedback, maybe there's a chance they might scam you, cash in on their reputation and scam you. If it's someone with 10 feedback, maybe it's possible. But when you're dealing with someone with like 50 feedback, and they've got they've got an old Reddit account, they're probably going to be much more careful about their reputation. It's a very reputation-based thing. So reputation's arguably even more important than on other peer-to-peer cryptocurrency exchanges, because there's no fallback if another person does scam you. So anyway, that's it for this video. If you're interested in getting involved on peer-to-peer trading and not on Reddit, because this is a little bit of a gimmick, if you go to a normal peer-to-peer cryptocurrency exchange, it's a lot safer. There's going to be mods, the funds are going to be in escrow. It's also going to have all the features of what I discussed, like, it's anonymous, there's no KYC. You're probably going to get better rates as well. If you're interested in doing peer-to-peer cryptocurrency exchanging, you can use my referral links in the description below for the following. You've got Local CoinSwap and HODL. These are 2 non-KYC peer-to-peer cryptocurrency exchanges that are non-custodial, which means the cryptocurrency does not hold your funds. And then you've got other KYC exchanges, Bybit, OKX, and Binance. You can use my referral link in the description down below to sign up with those ones. And the reason why maybe you might want to get with a KYC exchange is because on these platforms, the chances of getting scammed are virtually 0. And on top of that, the rates are much better because the sellers aren't charged a fee, right? So that doesn't get passed on to the buyer, which will be you. And so the fees are very, very good. And I've also got some other peer-to-peer cryptocurrency exchanges that I can recommend. If you're really into buying gift cards, which is a really good way of debanking, use your crypto to buy gift cards, which you can then use to purchase things anonymously online. You can also get a discount based on the phenomenon that I described before, which is that gift cards have a limited use case, so they're worth less value on the peer-to-peer exchange market compared to crypto, meaning you can get a discount. If you're interested in buying these discounted cards, you can go to Noons, which is a KYC platform that you can use my referral link in the description down below. You can get prepaid Visa debit gift cards, prepaid Amazon gift cards, Walmart, eBay, and many others. And then you can also use my referral link for CoinCola as well. That's another gift card exchange as well that you can use. Or you can use BitRefill if you're interested in buying gift cards to DBank, but you're not necessarily interested in using a peer-to-peer cryptocurrency exchange because maybe you feel like it's too complicated. You can use my referral link for BitRefill. There's no discount you get with it. It's just like $100 of crypto will buy you $100 worth of gift card, but it's a very simple and easy process and it won't give you too much headaches. So thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. If you're interested in learning about more ways to DBank, sign up to or subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. I'll see you later.